I walk into the party, my name is at the door. I get myself a drink as I make it to the floor. I walk into the party, get my name at the door. But they want more, it's me, get ready for. Do you wanna take a picture of me?
How do you know if grape juice is bad?
It doesn't go bad.
Smells like raisins.
It turns into wine.
This week was, apparently for the 25-man team, the worst week of raiding that Stoney has ever seen.
So, this week was weak. It's a terrible, terrible week for us. We didn't do anything right. Everything was executed terribly.
Hands down, the worst week of raiding I've ever seen out of a group of raiders. Ever.
So one of our problems we've been having lately is that attendance has a tendency to be a little higher at the beginning of the raid week on Tuesday than it is at the end of the raid week on Sunday. Same problem that pretty much every raiding guild has to deal with. That people want to show up on Free Loot Tuesday, but on Slam Your Dick in a Door on Progression Bosses Sunday, or Monday, if that's what your guild does, they just don't feel like logging on. So, something we tried this week was starting out in Progression Bosses, and then at about halfway through Thursday night, we say, okay, that's it for Progression. Kill on normal, kill everything we've already killed, and get ourselves some loot.
Oh, we just got cleaved to death.
You also might have gotten killed by the fire.
Meteor right on the...
Yeah, that was not cool of him. All DPS switch. Blazing Bone, kill it.
55 wipes on a heroic progression boss. We're working on Magmaw. Magmaw.
Nights 1 and 2 were kind of a clusterfuck. Part of this was because people failed at getting the fuck out when bad things started to fall on them, but part of it was because strategy-wise, our shit was not as straight as it could have been.
Which, normal mode is easy. That's no problem. So, how hard could heroic be? No. We go into this guy. He drops fucking flame pillars everywhere. Drops meteors from the sky, which you can't see because you were looking at the ground trying to outrun of course, the fire. But not just any fire. It's goddamn fire that fucking follows you around all over the frickin' raid, right? Between all this shit and the stuns he throws out, the Death Knight, Death and Decay, Warlock, Hellfire, and all this shit, you can't goddamn see anything that's going on. So everything wants to kill you, and you can't see anything. So this is exciting. There was this time, and this incident, I shit you not, where the fire got up, walked over to me, lopped off my junk. Suzu picked it up and used it as a wand.
Don't pull GT. Ready to check us up?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I didn't even do
Or Claw could Leroy Jenkins the boss.
that. I didn't even do that one.
Then a pet went in.
Wasn't me that time, wasn't me.
Fucking damn it. What?
Should we run out?
do Leroy Jenkins? Like, come on. How old is that video? How long has that been around? It wasn't funny.
And to, of course, add insult to injury, we wiped on just about everything else and ended up clearing everything except for Conclave late Sunday. We went about a half hour late.
Do we have a plan?
So I raged this week pretty good.
Drive. This is your job. This is your role. Like you know, when we're in this sort of a position, you know, this is why we give you tank gear. So, suck it up.
Stoney, haven't you seen
Like,
that
you
alarm
can
clock guy, though?
excuse me one second. You can deep sigh to yourself. Don't fucking deep sigh to me, alright? I need you to do this, and I need you to fucking do it well. And I know you can, so please, you know, save the eye rolling and the deep sighing for somebody else.
Man,
I don't want to hear it.
Fucking deep sighing kills me. It's so annoying. I snapped at him. Oh, man.
After a bad day at work, it kind of got to me and I raged on the forums, and after 2 days of cooling off, I realized that everybody, in order to be the best that you can be, especially when the guild is trying to be a top 1,000 guild, you have to make sacrifices. And I'm willing to make sacrifices, but I guess that night I just wasn't. You know, I raged over Mumble and kind of got yelled at for it, but you know, tanking sucks. It's not my thing, but I'm willing to do it if it means we can kill a new boss. Oh, no, take his on top next. I mean, your PC is next.
Yes.
Good job.
I don't like this raid tier pretty much at all. I can't wait for it to be over. It's not like Ice Crown where I was running it twice a week for a year and still loving it at the end, or TOC where it felt like every encounter was dessert, right? Or Alduar where, you know, that was a raid that ended far too early. You know, even Karazhan, we were running, you know, at the tail end of BC and still loving it, you know, because it was fun. This one, you know, this tier, when it's done, I'm not coming back. I mean, that's it. It's just, I'll say it, it's punishing in ways that really just aren't heroic. You know, it's not fun.
You know, in short, you know, you're going to have your ups and downs in rating, basically, and the 10-man team had one the week before. It was the 25-man team's turn, so hopefully they can take that and put it forward, turning it around this coming week.
It's just a really stressful week. Hands down, just one of the worst weeks ever for Big Crits rating. Really disappointed. We got to come back strong next week. We have to.
I can just see Anna right now, just with that look on her face, and her going, "Oh."
I'm pretty sure she has a different look on her face right now.
She's got the O look on her face, and she's probably on her back right now.
No, she's probably got a disappointed look on her face.
Yeah, and she's still saying, "Oh."
It looks so much bigger in the pictures.
It's like when you saw Star Wars Episode 1 after seeing the trailers.
Oh.
Oh.
You're literally ejaculating.
Do this. What got me into you know, playing this game in the first place? You know, it wasn't rating. You know, obviously rating is an end game thing. You know, it wasn't leveling, because God, I hate leveling. I don't know how anyone can do it. So I'm pretty sure I figured out my aha moment why I like this game. It was very clearly, it's the virtual sex with strangers in Goldshire. Now, I know you're kind of looking at me, ha ha ha, especially if you're around friends, but seriously, you have all done this, and if you haven't done it, you know you've been the guy who's been sneaking around trying to catch other people doing it. You know, this is, that's where I met Stoney, baby. True story.
I'm gonna Susan.
Alright, here we go, going down.
Alright, you got time.
Tetsu, which way you want to start facing?
Towards the south side.
Use up the light well and square before you jump. Thank you.
Catholics say dark iron dwarves don't go to heaven.
They're saying